This is 14 amazing survival games that you have never played. So if you're tired of playing the same old survival games like always, here are some new ones for you to enjoy. So let's look at the first game on the list. Number 1, Breathedge, a quirky survival game set in space, where you play as a simple man, trying to take your grandfather's ashes to a galactic funeral. However, on the way, things go horribly wrong, and you find yourself stranded in the debris of a destroyed spaceship. And the game mixes dark humor with survival elements, requiring you to gather resources, craft tools, and manage your oxygen. And you explore the wreckage and solve puzzles to uncover the mystery behind the disaster. And the game really stands out with its really unique storytelling and humor. Unlike many survival games, this one doesn't take itself too seriously, and the gameplay is both fun and really amusing. Furthermore, the detailed environment and challenging mechanics ensure that every moment is filled with tension and excitement. And the game is truly a refreshing take on the survival genre, offering a really unique and entertaining experience. And if you picture Subnautica but in space, you're pretty spot on. Number 2, Radiation Island, an open world survival game where you find yourself trapped on a mysterious island after a science experiment gone wrong. And this island is filled with dangerous wildlife, zombies, and radiation zones. And in order to survive, you must explore the island, gather resources, craft weapons and tools, and then build a shelter. And the game has a great combination of exploration, combat, and puzzle solving. Moreover, the game world is expansive and detailed, which encourages a lot of exploration and discovery. The game also features a day-night cycle and weather conditions that add even more to the challenge. And you will need to manage your character's health, hunger, and radiation levels. And this blend of survival mechanics and a really intriguing storyline makes it a really unique survival experience that I cannot recommend enough. Number 3, Surviving Mars, a city building survival game where you take on the role of managing a colony on Mars. And your goal is simple: create a thriving settlement by gathering resources, constructing buildings, and keeping your colonists alive and happy. The game will include numerous challenges. You will need to manage your oxygen supply, your food production, and dealing with the harsh Martian environment. And the game is great with its blend of strategy and survival elements. It requires careful planning and resource management if you want to ensure your colony's survival. Additionally, the sci-fi setting and the quite realistic depiction of Mars provides a really unique backdrop of the gameplay, and it's truly a great game if you enjoy survival games or city builders. Number 4, Miasmata, a first-person survival adventure where you play as a scientist stranded on a mysterious island, and you have a deadly disease, and you must find a cure by exploring the island, gathering plants, and then conducting research. The game will have a big focus on exploration and discovery, as you need to navigate a ton of diverse environments and then solve puzzles. And what truly sets the game apart is the very unique map system, which will require you to manually map out the entire island as you explore, which adds a really interesting layer of challenge and immersion. Additionally, the game's quite realistic survival mechanics, including managing health and hydration, combined with a constant threat of a lurking creature, will create a really intense experience. And it's a great game if you love exploration and discovering new things. Number 5, Green Project, a survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world where you must restore the life of a barren land. And you play as a survivor, and you have returned to Earth after 300 years in space, only to find that the planet is devastated by a fungal infection. In order to survive, you need to farm, plant trees, and purify the environment. And the game combines survival mechanics with farming simulation, requiring you to manage resources and plan your crops carefully. And the charm of the game really lies in the pixel art style and the quite rewarding gameplay loop. The whole idea of transforming the desolate landscape to a thriving ecosystem can really get you going. Furthermore, the game's day-night cycle and the changing weather conditions really add a unique challenge. It requires a lot of adaptation on the go. And if you're looking for a unique blend of survival and farming with a really satisfying experience, Green Project is a game for you. Number 6, Force of Nature, an open world survival game that'll combine adventure, crafting, and resource management. You'll find yourself in an unknown world filled with dangers, and you must then gather resources, craft tools and weapons, and then build a shelter to survive. The game features a really rich crafting system that allows you to basically craft anything, from simple tools to complex machines. Furthermore, exploration and combat are key elements, as you discover new areas and defend yourself against the hostile creatures. And what makes Force of Nature truly stand out is the blend of different gameplay elements. Additionally, the game's progression system will keep you engaged as you unlock new recipes and abilities. And if you're looking for a deep and immersive survival experience, and if you enjoy crafting and going out on adventure, Force of Nature is the game for you. Number 7, the Solus Project, a first-person survival adventure where you find yourself stranded on an alien planet after a spaceship crashes, and you as the sole survivor must then navigate the harsh and mysterious environment. And the game has a big focus on exploration and survival, and requires you to manage your health, hunger, and temperature while solving a ton of puzzles to advance the story. And what makes the game truly stand out is the atmospheric and immersive world. It is filled with alien landscapes, ancient ruins, and dynamic weather conditions. Furthermore, the game combines survival mechanics with a deep narrative that'll really encourage you to uncover the secrets of the planet. And this entire detailed environment and the eerie atmosphere create a true sense of isolation and tension. And the Solus Project offers a captivating blend of survival and storytelling storytelling, and the game is a true hidden gem. Number 8, Icarus, a survival game that takes place on a terraformed alien planet, and you are challenged to complete missions that requires careful planning and execution. You will need to gather resources, craft tools, and then build shelters to survive, as the planet has very harsh conditions and dangerous wildlife. And Icarus really stands out with its stunning graphics and realistic environment, making exploration and survival feel immersive and rewarding. Additionally, the game's mission-based structure will encourage a lot of replayability, as every session will offer something new. The co-op mode also allows you to team up with your friends, strategize, and complete the missions all together, really enhancing the overall experience. And Icarus, with intense survival mechanics, a time-limited approach, will offer a great experience for any survival fans. Number 9, Aground, a 2D survival and crafting game where you start as a shipwreck survivor on a deserted island. Your goal is to gather resources, craft tools, and build a thriving settlement from scratch. And the game will gradually expand from basic survival to advanced technology and exploration. And this even includes space travel. And the game is really charming with its pixel art style and progression system. Additionally, what really sets the game apart is a very extensive crafting system and the sense of progression that you get from it, as you'll develop new settlement and unlock new technologies. And the game highly encourages exploration, as you'll need to discover multiple islands, biomes, all with their own unique resources and challenges. And the best part, you can do this entire thing with your friends. You can team up, build and explore together, really enhancing the overall gameplay. And it's truly a great game. Number 10, The Flame in the Flood, a roguelike survival game where you must navigate a procedurally generated river on your own makeshift raft. And the game is in a post-apocalyptic world that will require you to scavenge for resources, craft tools, and fend off threats, with the ultimate goal of survival. And the game has a really unique art style and atmospheric soundtrack that creates a really nice experience. Furthermore, the game will emphasize careful resource management and strategic planning, as every decision you make can mean the difference between life and death. The game also features dynamic guerrilla system that'll add a ton of challenges, ensuring that every playthrough will feel quite unique. And this combination of exploration, survival mechanics, and a great story makes it a standout game and a true hidden gem. Number 11, Subterrain, a top-down survival game that takes place on Mars, where things have gone terribly wrong, and you, as the lone survivor, must explore the underground complex, gather resources, craft weapons and tools, and manage your health, hunger, and oxygen. And the game will feature a detailed crafting system and a focus on quite realistic survival mechanics, including the need to maintain your character's physical and mental health. Additionally, the game has a big emphasis on resource management and strategic planning. The game's procedurally generated levels and challenging enemies will keep the gameplay difficult and fresh. Furthermore, the atmospheric environment and immersive story will really draw you into the world, and you'll feel the constant tension of survival. And Subterrain will offer you a really deep and challenging experience that fans of hardcore survival games will truly enjoy. Number 12, Dead Age 2, a turn-based survival RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world that's completely overrun by zombies. And you'll lead a group of survivors, manage the resources, and then build a safe haven. And as the group's leader, you'll be the one making the tough decisions. The game combines elements of strategy, resource management, and turn-based combat, requiring you to balance the needs of your group with the constant threat of zombie attacks. And the game truly stands out, branching storyline and meaningful choices, ensuring that every playthrough is different. The tactical combat and diverse range of characters also add a ton of depth to the gameplay, and really encourages you to develop strategies and use your team's strength effectively. And the game's rich narrative and the challenging mechanics makes it a really compelling game, and is perfect for you if you enjoy the combination of strategy, storytelling, and survival. Number 13, We Happy Few, a survival adventure game set in England in the 60s. And the game will follow 3 distinct characters, and they all come with their own story, and they'll need to survive in a society obsessed with conformity and controlled by a mind-altering drug called joy. And as you explore the world, you must gather resources, craft items, and avoid being detected by the authorities. And what truly set the game apart is the very unique setting and narrative-driven gameplay. The game combines survival mechanics with stealth and psychological elements, creating a really unique and immersive experience. Additionally, the distinct art style and eerie atmosphere really enhances the sense of unease as you navigate a truly twisted world. And the game will blend storytelling, survival, and exploration in a truly captivating and thought-provoking adventure, and it is a great game to play. Number 14, Subsistence, a hardcore survival game set in a vast open wilderness where you must need to gather resources, build a shelter, and defend yourself against wildlife and other threats. And you'll start with the minimal supplies, and you must then hunt, fish, farm, and craft tools to survive. The game will feature a dynamic guerrilla system and day-night cycle, really adding to the overall challenge of managing your character's health, hunger, and warmth. And the game truly stands out with a great emphasis on realistic survival mechanics and your own player-driven gameplay. The game also features both solo and co-op multiplayer mode if you want to try different playstyles. Additionally, the detailed crafting system and base building mechanics will provide depth and replayability as you constantly strive to improve your living conditions. And if you're looking for a demanding yet rewarding experience that will challenge your survival skills, this is the game for you. Now for a bonus bonus games. The first one is Starbound, a sandbox adventure game set in a giant universe where you can explore countless planets, gather resources, and complete a ton of quests. And what truly makes the game stand out is the open-ended gameplay and the rich content, with a big focus on creativity and teamwork, as you need to build intricate bases, craft diverse items, and engage in combat. Furthermore, the diverse biomes and unique creatures on every planet ensure that exploration is always fresh and exciting. And Starbound is known for its extensive crafting system and deep progression, and it provides a truly rich and engaging experience, perfect for those who love survival games and space. And the other bonus game is Empyrean Galactic Survival, an open world sandbox game where you must explore the galaxy, gather resources, and then build bases on planets and in space. And you will start with nothing, and you must then craft tools, construct vehicles, and establish bases to survive. And you can do this all solo or with your friends. But what really makes the game stand out is the detailed building mechanics and expansive universe, as you can construct complex structures. This could be anywhere from simple shelters to massive space stations. The game's procedural generation ensure that every planet and star system will offer you something unique, both in terms of challenges but also resources. And this combination of survival elements, space exploration, and creative building will provide you a really comprehensive and immersive experience. And it's truly a must play for any survival game fans. Now, if this video helped you and you found something new to play, I'd much appreciate a like on the video, as it really helps out the channel. And let me know in the comments down below if you want more videos like this. But until then, I highly recommend clicking the video on the screen now, as that will contain even more amazing games that I think you will enjoy. So click that, and I'll see you over there.